on the float, she was a bit resistant. So she's my demo today. I've only put on a float once, and it's now been about 3 months since that time. So first thing I've done is I've brought her up near the float, and I've just tied her up to the float just to see if she had any anxiety about the float. And she's actually pretty good. Sometimes doing this, the horse is going to be anxious around the float to start with anyway. But for her, she's not. But regardless anyway, so if the horse is really anxious, I'd obviously be a little bit further away, but just familiarise them, lead them around the float to start with. So what I'm going to do to start with is, obviously she's naked, and I've got a dressage whip, and I need her to listen to my aid for forward, which is basically where your leg would be, and I'm just going to tap her until she goes forward, and then I'm going to stop tapping her. So she's pretty good at that. Some horses don't take any notice to start with. Yes, there's flies. So you're just going to keep tapping them until they come forward, even if you've got to tap quite hard, because you'll find that you'll be able to reduce that down very, very quickly to a very light tap. Like that. She's pretty good. Now the other thing is, you're going to need to, because you're going to need forward and you're also going to need back. Ella, do you want to just stand there? Because what we're going to be doing is basically not wanting the horse to get off until we're giving them the signal to back up. So back up is just going to be pretty, standard back. And she's listening. So you just make sure that your horse is listening to those things first. Then I'm going to come up here to sort out the back of the float. Now I've got a straight load. And as you can see, she's not particularly anxious about it. So I can come up here with her. Just get things organised, everything's out of the way. Some people's floats, these things tend to come in. So just make sure that they're not floating back in. If you need to tie them back with baling twine, or if you need to pad them or something like that. So first step. So she's here. We're at the float. So she's now wanting to move away from the float, and I haven't asked her to. So I'll just bring her back to here. She's got to, you want to come up a bit closer, Bella? So she's got to wait for my signal to do anything, whether that's back or forward. All right? So I'll back her up a step now, and we'll have a relax for a second. And then I'll tap her forward now, and I'll try to get her to, no, so I'm just going to keep going until she comes forward. Come on. Let's see if we can put one on. Good girl. And then that'll do. And I've let her rest there. Now, if she went to get back off again from here, I would tap her forward again to come back to at least as close as possible to this spot where we were. She's not allowed to take herself backwards. I'm just going to open that up a bit more, so she's a big girl. She can fit in. Oh, so she wants to get in. Anyway, so once they've done that, they get to be away from the pressure again. So I step her back and I let her relax here. Good girl. Tell her she's good. Let her have a rest. Now I'm going to tap her forward again. And I'll just keep tapping until she comes forward. And now we're here. So we'll, no. And she'll, yep. She's got to come back to that bit. And sometimes they go back a fair bit. Like this one. Come on, babe. That's it. And I just want her to rest here. I don't want her to get on. Because if I try to force her to get on here, we could have a lot of trouble. Good girl. Well done. Give her a pat, let her rest. Good girl. Well done. Good girl. Good. Smell funny? Yeah. A bit musty. Alright, now I back her off to enough distance so that, like, not all the way back, but enough away so she doesn't feel the pressure of the float. Good girl. And she gets a rest. It's really important that you make that demarcation between now you can rest and you're away from the pressure. The difference is if she got off by herself, she would have to be immediately asked to come back on again. Come a bit further. That's it. Oh, okay. Now that she's on, I'm just gonna. I've let the lead rope go safely there, so she's not going to get caught. But she must not get off. She must not get off. Bella, you're probably going to have to come. No, so she's now getting off. Now, I'm not going to. She's got to get straight back on because she got off by herself. So you don't hang on to the rope, obviously. Wait. You can use a word like wait. Good girl, wait there. My float's a bit rusty. Good girl. Good girl. Now this is probably the bit where things start to go wrong for people. This can be the thin edge of the wedge. So if I open this up and she flies out, she's going to have to get back on again, right? So she has to wait until I tell her to get off. Wait, good girl. And you see now, because she's quite tuned up to what the whip means, oh great, excellent, great. I can tap her to remind her to come back on again if she starts to go off. Some horses will tend to still fly off. So as I said, don't try to hold them, they'll end up hitting their head and it's just a waste of time. But as soon as they stop running backwards, you just make them come forwards again. Now I'm going to give her, Bella, can you come here? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to give her a clear signal that I want her to go back. She must wait for the back signal. So I come up here. I'm not going to do it straight away because otherwise what will happen is she'll start learning that when I come up next to her, I want her to go backwards, but I want her to wait. So I come up here, I go, good girl. And then I'll pick up the lead rope and I go back, 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 back. All right, so she ran off, so she's got to come back on again, as hard as that might be. No running off. No. You can't do that. No, we don't run off. That's it. Can't run off. That was my toe. Come on. That's a good girl. No, flying off the float. Good girl. Wait there. Wait. So I'm going to close it up again because I want to get rid of that too. So you don't want them leaning on the bar either, obviously, because that's pretty much going to mean they're going to start running off. Wait, do not get off. So see how she's trying to get off? So I'm reminding her, don't get off until I tell you. Okay, now you can get off slow. Whoa, back. That was too fast again. So she probably won't want to get back on again. She's a bit cheeky that way. But she's got to stop running off. Come on. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. Wait. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Wait. Okay, back. Back, slow. No. No, not on me. Not over that side. Watch my toes this time. Good. Have a rest. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, back slow. Slow. Back up. Back. Back. Slow. No. That was better. Good girl. Back on again. One more time. No. You're going to do it one more time so you don't run off. At least she's getting on. All right. Good job. Because yeah, most people will sort of like just put up with that and let their horse do it. And obviously that's how this all starts pretty much for most horses. No, don't get off. Okay, back, slow. Back, slow. Back. No, you're going to have to get it on again. Wait there. This will be the last time I do this today because I don't want to teach her that you get on and off the float constantly. So she's getting a lot better, and obviously she's getting on, so that's the main thing. With the getting off thing, that's just something I'm going to have to work on, obviously. But yeah, if I keep doing it today, she'll just think, oh, on, off, and that's not what I want to teach her. Wait.